All right, we are being joined right now by the number 10 ranked lightweight in the world. He was actually supposed to face Drew Dober earlier this month, but that didn't materialize due to everything going on in the world. Dober is now going to face, or at least when this drops, will have already faced Alexander Hernandez in Jacksonville. But let us check in with the surging Diego Ferreira. Diego, how are you, man?
Doing great, guys. Just here now, stay busy, stay on top and everything, especially how you say everything's going on with the coronavirus in the world, but we don't stop grinding. We just keep working, and I can't wait to be back soon on the cage.
So, how has everything gone during this crazy time in the world with COVID, the quarantine? How have you handled all of this throughout this time?
It's been like really like it's been crucial for me, especially because I have my business, I have my gym, I train myself. Um, I was supposed to get married with my wife, on the church. We had to cancel. A couple things happened, but one of those things that I'm happy with is because I finally I started the construction of my house, on the property. I got it, and now we almost done, but we have to stop a little bit because the money was a little bit short. But no, we started. That's one of the most things that I'm happy with. But it's kind of rough to all this things happen in the world. I'm spending a lot of more time with my family and my loved ones, and it is try be as possible as we can, and that's what we're doing right now.
So, did you get married, but just not the big church wedding?
Yeah, we back, yeah, because when the was supposed to be in a day, uh, that's when we get to the quarantine, like not uh, 10 people out. Like when we started getting okay, we just got invited the padrinos, uh, the father-in-laws and everybody, and then the church. No, cannot be can happen because we're not allowed more than 5 people, and then go down, start getting down on people. Start like getting short of the numbers of people inside the church, and then we decide we gotta have to better uh, wait and see what's gonna happen. Maybe next year we have another chance to get married again because we're married. We're married, but we want to get married by the and everything, But we have to wait for the next chance. But things happen for a reason, and we took a little bit really hard with this, but we we're happy the way we is right now, and we're together. That's the most important.
There you go. Well said. Like we mentioned earlier, you were supposed to fight Drew Dober on May 2nd at that card in Oklahoma City before it got canceled or postponed, however you want to say it. But then things got sort of switched around and Drew got the fight with Hernandez. Were you offered a chance to fight Drew on one of these Jacksonville cards at all? What happened there?
Uh, we have the chance, but like the way I said, we have uh, things happen in my life like really hard after that. Like, uh, and I could have got the fight. I gotta say that, like, but it was kind of sad for me because I want to fight Dober so like real bad. It been a while. I want to fight him. I always look up to him and say, "Damn, this guy is good. I think it's gonna be good to fight him one day." And I was having the chance, and we don't sign the contract, anything. But we would match up to fight. But and then I never got the contract. I never got anything. But I hope one day we can really get in the cage and put our game on because I like his style, and I love to get in and punch each other in the face when I get inside the cage, and why not? And I don't know what's gonna happen in the future, but I look up to to fight him one day.
How did you react to finding out that Drew was going to fight Alexander Hernandez now?
I kind of got a little like uh, uh I kind of got a little like really how can I say, like, not like surpreendido. I don't know how to say. Really, like, not scared. Surprised. Sorry,
Yeah.
surprised. Because he's not in the rank. Exactly. Alex in the rank number 15. I thought he gonna fight somebody like a little bit above. That was gonna be better. But he gonna fight Dober. It's still gonna be a good fight. I'm look up for this fight tomorrow. And today they all make way real awesome. And I think it's gonna be a good fight. I hope Alex win, because I really want to smash his face. I don't like that guy, and I hope I can fight him too. I don't know. He talked too much, and I don't like the way he expresses himself sometimes. And he tries, look down on people when he's not even out there like that much, out there that much, and think he's all there. And I really, I don't like kind of the person like that, and he's from Texas, and I hope we can get in a cage together one day. I'm really looking for that.
I know this is going to be released after the fight actually happens, because it's Tuesday afternoon as we record this, but you could look like a genius right now. Who do you think wins that fight, Dober or Hernandez?
I like Dober. I wanted to fight Dober, but I want Alex to win, because I'm probably wanted to fight him. I'll be a good matchup, because I really don't like that guy, and I hope he can get this one.
So you have a rooting interest, but you're not making an official pick here.
Yeah, that's official. I want to win, but doesn't matter who wins for me. But just because I don't like Alex and I want to fight Alex, it'll be a good chance to root for him, and then maybe can have a matchup with him, because I don't like him. It's just gonna be like, I want to step up so I can really get a chance to fight him.
This is like the friendliest way someone has ever said that they don't like another fighter. This is great. This is very friendly.
Yeah, you never have to look down the person. That's what my way. If I want to fight him, I don't like him, but still, I still want to get there and, smash his face.
With the UFC coming back, and they're putting on all these events, starting with that crazy UFC 249 event on Saturday. They got the event tomorrow as we record, another one on Saturday. It looks like the train has officially left the station amidst this global pandemic. Realistically, when would you like to get back in there for one of these future events? If they called you right now and said, when would you be ready to fight? What would you tell them?
I want to be waiting for next month. Right now, after I'm gonna say I cannot be waiting again in a month, but give me a month and a half. Just getting back. Thank God, my gym was open right now. Like a week ago, I was closed. The city closed my gym, and I couldn't get in and out. But now officially it's open, and I can get back to my normal train. But give me a month and a half. I'll be 100% ready, and then I have no excuse. A month and a half from here to now, I want to get into the cage for sure, and that's what I'm telling. I asked my manager already, like, give me a month and a half just to get healthy, get my weight down a little bit more, But I want to get as soon as I can, and I can't say as soon as I can, but a month and a half is the proper way to be ready for a fight.
You're in an interesting position right now, because you're now in the top 10, and having a number like that next to your name, to the naked eye, that holds a lot of weight. But if you talk to different fighters, some look at the rankings differently depending on who you talk to. Like, some say that the rankings don't matter. Others say that it does. Do you take a lot of stock into the rankings and where you sit right now?
I don't really know. I'm a fighter. I like to fight. I love to fight. I just don't like to cut weight, but I like to fight. But for me, sometimes numbers really doesn't matter. That's who you're gonna fight with. It's gonna be more attention. Like, people are gonna be like, keep an eye on you. Look, McGregor getting all this eye attention on who he fight with. Numbers. It's thing coming with who you gonna fight with. You know what I mean? Like if you fight a guy top 10, he's not gonna get there. But it's good to have the number, you know, because you put yourself with the best. You gotta be there with the best. You know, you number one, number two, number whatever. But it is good. It's good to have the number on with you, just so you can get a better fighters.
Yeah, because to me, just sort of from the outside looking in, you're almost in like a blessing and a curse type situation being the number 10 guy, because you're on a big winning streak right now. You've won 6 in a row. And then in your last fight, you became the first guy to submit Anthony Pettis at UFC 246. You're in a kind of a tough spot, in my opinion, because I can't imagine there's a lot of guys in the top 10 that are going to jump at the chance to fight you right now. Like, not out of fear, but just kind of looking at it from a risk versus reward standpoint. Do you think that, you know, you might have difficulty booking a fight with somebody inside the top 10 right now?
I think so. Like, I was going to want to fight La Quinta, but La Quinta don't want to fight nobody underhand. And I said, all right, okay, whatever. That's when I ventured to fight Dober. You know, just get one of those guys. I mentioned Alex too, you know, and like Quinta, one of those. And, you know, that's when I want to fight Dober, and it don't happen. But it's a hard situation. It is, you know, but I'm looking for the bright side. Like I can get at least like somebody to fight. I really don't care, you know. And as long as I can get a good matchup and start getting my way to the big fights, I really don't care.
So best case scenario for you right now, Hernandez beats Dober. You get that call to fight Hernandez maybe over the summer, give you time adequately to prepare. You and Hernandez, July or August. That'd be sort of the ideal situation.
Oh, sure. That's one that like I really want to looking for, you know. That's something it bringing a smile on my face just thinking about it, and then especially if it be here in Texas, you know, like it'll be good for both fighters, you know, and I'm looking out for that one, you know. I'm really looking for he can get this fight, you know. And Dober's a good fighter, you know. Dober's not like a guy you're gonna get down like so easily, but sorry, you know. But we see. I hope he can get this one.
Yeah, outside of the main event, that's the fight that interests me the most. Did you watch UFC 249 on Saturday?
I did. I watched all the fights on this Saturday. I was impressed.
Yeah,
super impressed.
You were attached in some way to a lot of what happened on Saturday. First off, the aforementioned Anthony Pettis, the man you defeated in your last fight, fights Donald Cerrone, picks up a decision win. That fight was a lot of fun to watch. Who did you score that for, by the way?
Look, I'm a big fan of Cowboy. I'm a really big fan. I always look up to that guy like, damn, I one of those guys, like for me, on myself, I don't want to fight with, you know. But I look up for that guy a lot, and one of those guys inspire me to be who I am, and damn, I think he got that fight, you know, like he just missed a little bit on at the end, you know, the couple combinations at the end. Anthony got it, you know, on the end, but I was tired, and then Anthony took it, you know. I see like it's just real close fight, you know. I that's how I scored that one. But I wish a Cowboy could have win that one. And it's not about the like, just because I like that guy a lot, and I like the way he fought, the way he took care of his career and everything. But I wish he could have got that one, but Anthony got it.
What did you think of Anthony's performance overall? Because it's tough to come back. You know, you go through this whole career, your whole career, winning titles, and yeah, you're going to lose fights from time to time. But the first time getting submitted in your last fight, being able to bounce back the way that he did, what did you think of his performance overall?
His performance did good. He did the right strategy. You know, he stay on the pocket with Cowboy. You know, counter like every combination Cowboy throw, and he tried look always for the body shot, but he did the right strategy, and he took a lot of advantage on the counters of Cowboy. But he did awesome. He did what he had to do to get the win, and he got it.
A couple of your Fortis MMA teammates were scheduled to compete on Saturday. Ryan Spann picked up a hard-fought win over Sam Alvey. That was a crazy fight. But Uriah Hall was scheduled to fight Jacare Souza, and then we found out Friday night that Jacare had tested positive for COVID-19, a couple of his cornermen as well, and the fight was off. And, Uriah has been putting it together, and it seems like he's in a really good place right now since the move to Fortis, even moved into the gym to get ready for the fight. So, as someone who knows Uriah and a member of the UFC roster in general, how did you react to the news on Friday night?
I was a little sad, Jacare, he's the same town I grew up with, like in Manaus, but I really want to see the fight with Ryan Hall because he's my teammate. And I see how much work that guy put in to get, to get a fight like that side. But I wish I could see the fight, because I don't know how I'm gonna be like more like, look who's gonna win. I really wanted my teammate to win because I see the sacrifice he put in Jacare too. It's put me in a really weird spot, but I know how much those fighters needed the fight, and I wish that fight. I wish it had like Jacare get better on to his his COVID-19 and then get out of the situation. He can get a fight because he have a family to supply. It's sad to see that, but. I see like both fighters need a fight, but I hope something happen like for them both soon, and they can have another shot on the UFC again.
Yeah, well said. Dana White did say they were going to take care of both fighters, which is good. That should happen, but of course the main event. In your division, Justin Gaethje becomes the interim champion with a 5th round TKO win over Tony Ferguson. Good Lord, what a crazy fight that was. What a performance from Justin Gaethje. What was your takeaway from that fight between two guys that you're hoping to share the cage with someday?
I hope so. It's really good to see Justin Gaethje be so technical like that. Like the way he performs. I never seen him perform the much like that clean, because I seen a bunch of his fight. I've been watching a lot of his fight, and he was wild. Like he got rocked sometime. This time he got one time by the end of the round, but he put it like his combinations was incredible. Like I took my hat for the hand, and Tony Ferguson too, like for be so determined, and get the getting hit, and he's still moving forward, still putting the pressure. But that day, just Gay was like phenomenal. He put it his right strategy to fight that side. He put his face on to I'm not gonna be like crazy how I used to be. I gotta be nice, technical, and I'll be a great fighter, and he did. He put a great fight, and I take for just again make the way fight on main event on that event, like, so people all over the world been watching, and he did great, and I'm really impressed with this. I'm really impressed with him too, like the way he put all his combination together.
Yeah, he looked fantastic. How do you think he matches up with Khabib? Because Dana White said to an ESPN affiliate in Chicago, he's planning on making that fight for Fight Island sometime this summer, Gaethje versus Khabib. How do you think he matches up with Khabib?
Wow, that's hard. So right now on the UFC, I don't see nobody taking Gaethje down, and I see a lot of people trying but never get it. And I'm a big fan of Khabib too, good wrestling, but I think Khabib have to put a good strategy together the fight. But I wish that those two fighters the best, and see who's gonna get it. But I think it's gonna be a good fight to watch.
Yeah, I agree with you. Last thing before we let you go, I appreciate the time very much. I saw a video on your Instagram the other day. It was you and your son training together. He was holding a kick pad, I believe, and you guys are getting some work in together. That has to be, especially being a dad myself, that has to be a pretty cool experience, having your kid join you in something that you love and that you do for a living, right?
Yeah. My all my three kids doing like the training. I try being in shape with them, to be like playing at the same time, but having like a little workout. And I sparred my old one. Like my old one's gonna be 18 and 22nd, the May, and my little one always like try like to be to be involved. But it's good to have my kids around, and especially like on this time, and having my training too, my train partners.
Yeah, right. That's a great video. It's amazing stuff. And as you know, it goes by very quickly, this fatherhood stuff. So continue to enjoy it. Thank you for coming on, Diego. Great stuff. All the best to you and the family. And we look forward to seeing you back in the octagon this summer, sooner rather than later, at least. Thank you again for the time.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.